don't give a damn you sleepy.
I gotta elevate. I've been praying to God for a better way. I concentrate on my goals and I meditate. Make sacrifices, put time and I dedicate. I gotta elevate. I'ma make sure the family forever straight. They wouldn't listen, now I gotta devastate. I'm on your ass and I won't let you get away. I gotta elevate. I've been praying to God for a better way. I concentrate on my goals and I meditate.
What up, y'all? This is Shorty Logic Podcast. I am your host, Shorty Logic, and here is my co-hosts. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
What's up? It's Michelle.
What's up, Big Rob?
What's up? It's Lamont. How y'all doing?
What up? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, the Pink One.
Hey, now it's May. Y'all know me. Y'all still scrolling on Facebook. Press like and share and follow and all that stuff.
So, Lamar, y'all, what's the topic?
Why do women expect men to pay their bills?
Okay. Who like take a crack at that first?
Let's
What
let
about
them.
Go ahead, Evan. What you got? What you got, Evan?
Well, I don't expect a person to pay all my bills. Like, I feel like, we living in a time where people, so used to have old school where people feel like the man should provide for the household and all that, which is cool. But me personally, I feel like it's better as a team. I feel like if you're in a marriage, if you're in a relationship or a commitment where y'all living in the same household, I feel like it should be a team effort. Because either way it goes, you're gonna be weighing in some kind of way. If it's not financially, then you're gonna be doing it where you're doing the household, helping with the household thing, like everything should be 50-50. I just feel like it should be a team. It works better that way.
Okay, what you got, Lamar?
That's all fine and dandy. But in the reality of this world that's going on now, when it's 2024, whenever you talk to a woman, she trying to get that bag. The average woman. I'm going by average. I'm 49. I'm going by the average woman. Yes, average woman. The average woman out here is average. I would say it just like that. The average. Yes, I am. I didn't stutter. Talk about I seen a thing on it was a thing on one of the Facebook reels. It was a lady, her husband, and the birthday girl, and about 5 other chicks. They all came to the birthday. The man paid. He offered to pay for the birthday girl and his wife. The other 5 women was like, "You ain't paying for us." He's like, "I didn't invite y'all. My obligation is not to y'all. It's to my wife, and I offered to pay the birthday girl." So then they called him cheap, a loser, a sucker. And what makes a woman think that y'all value is higher than a man? It's not. So that's the start with that.
But at that point, she told her girls over him.
He did what?
She told her girl over him. That's what that video was. That video right there, what you trying to explain right there. At that moment, that was letting him know that the woman he picked as his wife was willing to choose her girls over him.
I'd have been pissed off. My boyfriend don't pay me everybody.
Right. What you got, Rob?
It can go any type of way, but with the topic, it all depends on how you're looking at it. Looking at it from a monetary sense, looking at it from support or whatever. I mean, I get it. Some women, they look for somebody who's going to take care of them, and you do have these women out here in the world that, they're more independent, and yeah, they will accept whatever it is that the man gives, but at the same time or whatever, they don't rely on it to support them. So it's nice, but like some of the, like you said, there are some women out here in this world that's what they expect. If we're gonna be in a relationship, then you're gonna take care of me. And I mean, the way that I was raised, I bring to the table the same thing that you bring to the table.
Right. What you got, somebody?
Well, for not wanting to sound like I'm contradicting myself, because I'm gonna say this all the time. Um, he said, "Why do women feel like men should finance them?" And I'm like, women don't feel like that. But it's saying on the other hand, I say women absolutely feel like that. But I think it's kind of hard to. It's like a real slippery slope because men and women need each other for whatever reasons, and playing your part, it could be a little bit of anything. But when it comes to strictly financing, you have to talk about what level you talking about they financing on, because if you pull up to somebody, you pull up to the corner, you pick out the chick you want, she walk over to the car and ask you, do you want a date? Yeah, she gonna say, and this is how much this date costs. That's called hooker. Now you might find somebody that you think look like a hooker. You gonna treat her like a hooker. She gonna not want to know what you gonna do for me if I do this for you. Just girls in the street. But if you're dating somebody, I don't think that's the intention ever, because as an adult, adults are established, themselves. And so, I don't think women generally go into it looking for a man to finance them. But when it comes to standing on your 10 toes and doing the roles, because if we both got these matching parts that fit together, if I'm doing my part in the relationship, do you have a part? Like if my part is to come to you and be your companion and this and that, you're just to be my companion, cool, that's it. But if y'all living together and stuff and y'all not working and building together, are y'all really in a relationship or are y'all just friends? Because if I need companionship, I can call any of my partners, any of my girlfriends, and they can spend that time with me. Are we investing into each other's lives? It's like, it's so catch 22 that, yeah, if I'm with a dude, he wants me for something. If a guy comes at me, he wants me for something. If I'm with a guy, there's something in him I see that not necessarily completes me, but it's the part of me that I'm missing. And if we're gonna go into a partnership, you gotta look at it like, if I'm your baby, what you call me? I'm your baby. You my baby. You gonna hold that baby. You gonna feed that baby. You gonna make sure that baby got everything they need. Now, if you my baby, I'm gonna do that for you. So when I open my mouth and like, hey baby, this is this and that, you shouldn't look at it like, oh, you just trying to come up off of me. We're working on the same wavelength. So it's like so complicated to say that women don't expect finance from a man, because that's just like saying, well, a man doesn't expect a woman, shouldn't expect a woman to, have sex or cook and clean, just natural occurrences from how civilization is set up. If you've been raised all your life to be a provider, why is 2024 not the year you're going to do that? Why is why do the roles have to reverse all of a sudden? So it's not that we use people, but people use each other. You just gotta be getting used for the right thing by the right person and using it to your advantage instead of making it seem like it's a burden to you to do what's expected of you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say this. Where the whole thing is that what I see, I mean, I do agree to some part what you're saying, but at the same time, in today's world, I do see that a lot of times that it's a entitlement to women. Women feel like they're entitled to the man, to his finance, to his resources. You know, just because you and I together, and you live in your house and I live in my house, guess what? You still expect me to pay for your bills. It's no. You know what I'm saying? If I want to, yes. You know what I'm saying? But don't feel like it's my obligation to do that. That's my issue. But I see that Steve got something to say. So I'm gonna go ahead and let him talk about what he got to say. Come on in here.
Man, look here. The issue is this. Back in the day, it was cool for a man to be the provider because things wasn't as expensive as they are today. Now in today's era, man, it ain't no one person do nothing. It takes two. The issue is this. You got these new millennium women that want these men from back in the day to provide and take care of them how they did back then. But in today's era, you can't do that. Back then, gas was 50 cents. Nigga, gas is damn near $5. Make it make sense.
But
You
here's
can go
another
get a
thing.
gallon of milk for $1. Nigga, a gallon of milk is damn near $10. Stop it. Women nowadays are it is instilled that you want a man that provides for you, gives you security. You want a man that protects you. You want a man that's gonna do whatever you need to have done. I don't give a damn what it is. And if that man can't provide those things, he's a fucking loser. But now, women, when that man turns the table around and holler about, look here, baby, you make more motherfucking money than me. I think you need to take care of some shit. Oh, you a fucking loser. Nigga, you ain't shit. I ain't getting ready to take care of no man. But yet and still, you want this motherfucking man to get your hair done, your nails done, your toes done, your ass done, your titties done, your eyes, your lips, your face, everything. But what about when that man needs some emotional attention? What about when that man has had a bad day and he need his woman? Come put her arms around you. All right, boy, go on somewhere. You'll be all right. But let the roles be reversed. That woman come through the door and she done had a bad day. Baby, what's wrong? I see you had a bad day. Let me talk to you. That's what some men, I ain't saying all. I ain't saying all. I'm saying some of us do. Yeah, look here, baby. Fuck going on with you today? I see my boo having a bad day. What can I do? The problem is
But
money
some
is the
men are
rule
not
to
good at
all
communicating
fucking,
that.
huh?
Some men are not good at communicating that. I'm not psychic. I don't know, even if we have an emotional, a vibe, an energy connection together with each other, sometimes I just don't know what you're thinking unless you express it to me. That's the hard part about when you're in a relationship with a man, between a man and a woman, because a woman is emotional. So they are going to express themselves. Men don't necessarily express themselves in the same manner. Sometimes they can come off more aggressive than what they should because they are in their feelings and they don't know how to express themselves. So if I don't know what is going on with you, how am I supposed to give you what you need if you ain't feeding me what I need to understand?
Okay, so let me answer that question for you. And I'm going to give it to you just as raw as I can give it to you. You know why men don't express themselves and communicate how they
Say
feel to women?
tell it.
Because men have the women that they've been with prior to, when a man opened up, gave his vulnerability, expressed his emotions and his feelings. Women have took that.
You offering me
And
excuses. You offering me excuses because
no, no,
you're
no,
sitting
no,
there,
no.
you're sitting
It's
there,
not
now
an
listen, you're
excuse.
sitting there saying
It's
that.
not
You're
an
sitting there
excuse
saying
though.
that. But here's the thing, you offering me excuses because I'm not her. If we're together,
No, listen
if we
to me. I'm not.
together,
Listen.
you
Stop. Stop.
learn
Stop right
how
there,
to
Ebony.
operate with
Ebony.
me.
Ebony.
Don't
Ebony.
operate from
Stop
the
right there.
past.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Let me help you out.
You don't want me to
I'm
operate
not.
from the
No.
past.
Listen to me.
But
Listen
y'all
to
do
me.
though. Y'all
Listen to
do.
me. Listen to
But
me,
with the
Ebony.
right
This is.
person,
Hold
you
on.
don't.
Hold on.
If you're
Hold on. This is
transparent
what
and
I'm
if you can
saying.
be emotionally
Listen.
intellectual, as we
Listen to
discussed
what I'm
last
saying
time,
though. Listen to what I'm saying though. I'm not saying that's what it is. What I'm saying is that's the reason why men have shut down. It's because I'm not saying you're that past. Because of the things that they have experienced in life. When it comes time with certain women for a man to open up and show his vulnerability, He's afraid to do it because of past experience.
It's gonna be thrown back in
I'm
his
not
face.
saying,
And it's the same way. It's the
but
same.
hold
It can be
on
the same way
though.
for a woman as well.
And I totally agree with you. You just asked me a question, and I'm
Yeah.
answering your question. And I'm telling you, you said, why is it that way? That men don't do that. And I'm telling you, because what they have experienced in their life.
Okay, so it goes back to what I'm asking you. So how can we move forward if we're in this relationship together? You have this history that is tainting you. How do we move forward in this new healthy? We're supposed to be in a healthy relationship. This is supposed to be a new relationship. We're having I'm creating a safe space for you. How are we moving forward? What does it take for
Okay,
a man to move forward?
the correct way to move forward is when that the first time that situation presents itself, and you recognize this, you as that man's woman, you should be like, baby, can I say something to you? And you let him know. You make sure that you deliver it to a way to where he's listening to you. Don't come off as if, hold on, nigga, what are you talking about? You making excuses. Don't do it that way. The way you do it is you think about how you would want that man if the tables were turned. How would you want him to address you? Would you want him to address you? Would you want him to address you as, man, you tripping, you tripping, you tripping. I don't want to hear that shit. You want him to tell you, what's up, baby? What's going on? Talk to me. What can I do to fix it? You want that man to be sensitive to your feelings, just like that man's want you to be sensitive to his feelings in that situation. And if y'all are two people that are in love and really, really want to make it work, you're going to listen to each other. And the
I feel
key
like
thing about the whole conversation is the delivery has to be to where nobody will get in their feelings, period.
Okay.
and I feel
So
like
Rob,
when
so
you have a real genuine woman and she is starting off new with a man, she comes that way at the beginning.
No, she
It's
don't.
not
No,
until
she
you
don't.
show her
No, she don't.
something different. It's not until you show
No, she
something
don't.
different
She
emotionally
don't come right away.
that she'll shut
Yes, she
down.
does.
No, she don't.
She does. She
Yes,
does.
she
Yes, she
does.
does.
Let me read this
From
to y'all.
experience. Yes,
hold
she
on,
Let me
does.
y'all.
read
Hold
this
From
to
on.
y'all.
experience, I know she does.
Yes, she
From
does.
experience, she does.
She do.
Yes, she does.
I'm a woman telling you, yes, we do.
No, no, you don't. No, you don't.
That's
No,
how
you
you
don't.
I
do.
agree with
Now, it
you.
may be
You
the
you
woman's
do.
viewpoint, but
No,
most
you don't.
women genuinely,
Hold on.
when they step into a relationship with somebody that they really feeling, they really care about, they start out gentle. They start out
Listen, let me
gentle.
jump in here real
It's
quick.
until
Let
she
me
get
jump
a
in here real
different
quick.
type of energy from him that she says,
All
okay,
right.
well, hold on.
Yeah,
Wait
let
a
me
Go
jump
ahead,
in
minute.
here
go
real
ahead,
quick.
Charmaine. Go ahead, Charmaine.
Okay, so what I'm hearing now is like, we're telling you that we come that way, and you're saying you don't. And what I'm listening to is a lot of emotions. Like, so the emotion that Ebony was having in that conversation with Steve, y'all sharing that. That's nothing financial has to do with that. So that means the playing field is equal and level at this moment. So when y'all go into saying women want men for finance, you have to realize when it comes to this companionship, we match y'all there. Okay. So when it comes to the entertainment and the having fun and the living life, the cost to be the boss comes in, then y'all feel like we're using you. Say, for instance, we match this emotional state, and then after that, we've settled it, we're good, and we want to go eat. If I choose to go eat at Captain's Quarters, you think I'm trying to get in your bag when that's where I was going to go eat anyway. And like we come already in this place to give you the very best, but you want to what they call breadcrumb or something like that, thinking that we don't deserve what we offer. We don't really ask for what we can't offer. We don't, ask. We don't require
That's a
what we
lie.
can't offer. And so I'm trying to understand, why does it happen anytime it's any level of finance? I mean, it's offended.
Okay. So Rob, what you got
I'm
to
trying to
say
understand
against
that.
what Charmaine?
Um, so my thought is this: um, most men and women get in relationships; they know what they're getting into. So, I, at some point somebody says something about being out at the club and stuff like that. Well, if you interact with somebody out at the club, they know exactly what it is that they're getting into. Like a man may approach a woman, spark up a conversation, tell her that she looks good as hell or whatever. Look, baby, you ain't got to do nothing. I'm gonna take care of you, and I'm gonna do this for you or whatever. The only thing you got to do is just sit back, just look pretty. That's because she knows what she's getting. He knows what he's gonna give. Once she turns around and she stops receiving what he said that he was going to give, like after that honeymoon stage, then it's on to the next person. Now, being in a relationship or whatever, I feel like that everything it's all communication based.
Okay.
So if you turn around, if you're in a relationship and the man says, hey, I'm the breadwinner. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to provide. This is what I want you to do, or this is what I suggest you should do. Then it's an understanding or whatever. But I mean, the conversation can go different ways. And things of that such or whatever. It's all about communicating with the person, knowing what they expect and knowing what you expect.
Okay.
Now, you know, I mean, that's just the way that I look at it out there. I mean, you can't get no black or white than what it is. There are, like I said before, there are some women that when it comes to finances or whatever, they believe that the man is supposed to provide them this and provide them that. And if they can't receive that from the man, then guess what? They going to find another man who can provide that. There are some women out here that need love and affection. If they can't get that from the man, guess what? They turn around and they go and they find it from somebody else.
Right. So okay. So my thing is here is what, and I'm gonna say
Did y'all
this.
hear?
And then,
Did y'all hear anything that I said?
yeah, everything.
Oh, okay, because it said that my mic was off.
Yeah. No, I just did it. But I'm gonna say this, and I'm playing the video, and a lot of things it can go both ways. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, is I've noticed men don't mind spending money. It just don't make me feel like, hey, it's my risk. I'm obligated to do it. You know what I'm saying? Let me want to do it. Don't just automatically think I'm gonna pay for your nails and pay for this and pay for that. So for me saying that, I'm gonna send it, because a lot of things I'm gonna say is,
before you go to the video, I just want to say is some men, the problem with the whole thing is that when you start giving to a woman and giving and giving and giving, then it becomes an expectation. They expect it all the time. Then when you turn around and you cut it off or whatever, then something's wrong with the relationship, or I didn't do something right. Or, you see what I'm saying?
Can I say something before y'all go? If you feel like you didn't cut it off and they're expecting it, the things that you were expecting in the relationship, what happens if she cut that off? Then y'all say, oh, you're withholding sex. Oh, you're withholding.
Hold on.
As well.
Here's the thing with that, Charmaine.
If you have good communication with your partner,
you wouldn't cut.
There shouldn't be no issue with you both sitting down, having a conversation, entertaining a conversation about that. But like I said, there's some women that you turn around and you do nice things for them, continuously do nice things for them, then they don't become gifts any longer. They become expectations. Like my husband or my boyfriend, he threw me this extravagant birthday party for me for my 30th birthday. Then when on your 31st birthday come, they give you a card. Then you like, what the fuck going on?
Well, here's the thing. Here's what Google says. Google says nearly 80% of men expected that they will pay on the first date. while just over half the women, 55% expect the men to pay. So when y'all talk about it's not a normal, when Charmaine and Emily talk about it's not a normal, it is a normal. Because just like what Rob was talking about, just like you talking about Charmaine, y'all two may be the exception. But here's the reality. In the first precedence of the relationship, what that man does sets the tone for that relationship for the rest of the relationship.
Exactly.
Think about
But can
that.
I say something? Can I say something about your Google fact real quick? You just said that 80% of the men think they should pay, but only 50% of the women think they should pay. So that means you can look at either woman. You can look at two women. One woman might expect you to pay, one might not. The men are trying to live up to a stereotypical expectation, and then they project it onto us like all women think we should pay. No, you got half and half, because there are half of the men that don't mind paying 100%, and then there's another half that don't. But only 50% of the women, half and half, they don't go in expecting.
All right, it's good. Go ahead, Steve.
Let me say this. The issue is this. Women go into it expecting a man to treat them a certain type of way. If that man does not treat them that type of way, guess what? All bets are off. A man goes into the relationship looking to find out what her mental state is, what type of woman she is, where does she come from, what does she like. A man wants to know what he's dealing with, because guess what? We don't want no lame ass bitch. Let's call it what it is. Because I'm gonna tell you like this.
We don't want no lame ass nigga.
I know what.
But here's
We
the
don't want
thing,
no
though.
lame ass nigga. You
It
talking
goes
about
both
you want
ways,
to go
but we're
and
not
expect
talking
this
about
and
that.
expect that. But
Here's what
you
I'm
can't
saying.
sit there and say that, because
No,
not all, just like all men ain't the same, all women ain't the same.
Hey, Steve.
Okay,
just
but
for,
this is hold on. Here's the thing right here. Y'all say if a man stops doing anything, that changes the relationship. But here's the thing though. Y'all want a motherfucker to do exactly what y'all doing for a nigga. And if he don't, the relationship changes either fucking way it goes. Please tell me how.
That is true.
Let me say no, because let me say this. I feel like it's equal opportunity. What you got to understand is at the beginning, it's a communication that needs to happen to say, I'm willing to do this, I'm willing to do that. When y'all are courting each other, these are the topics that need to be addressed at the beginning. Now, here's where it falls short. It falls short where when you can finesse a motherfucker to think that you're going to do that, because y'all going to show me. Don't tell me, show me. Because I'm going to show you.
Okay.
I'm going to show you.
Okay, so
when you
want a
start
nigga to
out
show
like
you,
that,
right?
and then you want to switch up on me, and then if I switch up on you,
the thing,
it's no
though.
problem, but it's
Here's
okay
the
for you to
thing,
switch
though.
up on me.
Now,
Fuck that shit.
okay.
Nah.
Now you talking
Fuck
about
that.
you want a man to show you. So
Give me
what
loose
happens
rap.
when that man wants the
Give
same
me
thing
loose
in
rap.
return? When that man wants a woman to show him that she's worthy of him doing the things that he's doing.
And she does that, but you have to do it with the right person.
Yeah, women reciprocate all the time.
Nah.
You have to do it with the right person.
Hey, Steve.
Because I guarantee you, before you get to that marriage stage, you already know what type of nigga you dealing with. And you already know what type of bitch you dealing with. It's simple, you know. But you know what? People
Hold on.
red flags and they keep pushing. That's the problem. They keep pushing. Knowing they knew before they even continue with that person, they knew. But they keep pushing because they get complacent and comfortable.
All right, but
here's the thing, though. Hold on, shorty. But here's the thing, though. She just sat here and said, when a man stops doing those things, the relationship changes. But when a woman stops doing it, we're supposed to keep accepting it and move on.
But why does a woman stop doing it? I'm telling you, women are emotionally attached. Why do she stop doing it?
Women will stop because they think.
But there's a reason behind why she stopped.
No,
there's a reason behind.
A woman will get mad at a man. A woman will get mad at a man and cut the pussy off. A woman will get mad at a man.
A woman don't get mad at her because she is emotionally disconnected from you. Once she's emotionally disconnected from you, then she steps out on you. If she ever step out on you, it's because some kind of way,
we're not talking about at that point. We're talking about
she didn't communicate that to you,
man. Y'all making excuses.
You switch
Y'all
up the
making
flow on them.
excuses.
One at a time.
Avenue,
All right,
Avenue.
y'all, look here. So I got a video for when Steve. I got two videos.
You've confused attention from men wanting to fuck you as actually having real value. Unless you're a prostitute or an OnlyFans model, being fuckable is worth nothing. And that's exactly why men don't talk to you as much after they fuck you, because that's all you were good for. You turning down that man who actually likes you because of all this attention from men who you think like you but only want to fuck you. If you're so valuable, why haven't you been proposed to yet? Because women of true value get marriage proposals. Because you're not valuable. You're just fuckable. There's a big difference.
Come on now. Come on now.
Where bullshit. How is he gonna sit there and just say that women don't get
You trying to tell me I'm not valuable?
Because it's the truth. It's the truth.
But just because a woman's single don't mean she didn't. Like, what if somebody proposed to her and she didn't want to marry them? Like is that we low value?
Here's the thing though. He's not talking about. Here's the difference. A wife is going to present herself as a wife. A girlfriend is going to present herself as a girlfriend. A nigga not gonna ask his girlfriend to marry him because she don't know how to be a wife. He's going to ask that wife who brings value to him.
But that doesn't mean
doesn't bring value to a man. Not the way a wife does.
But what I'm saying is,
the door bringing value. A girlfriend, you got to build it up in her.
okay. So what you said, but he said that women are not taking the guys that will wife them for the guys that they're getting attention from.
Women are walking past that normal nigga going to get that D-boy. Women are walking past that nigga that got the 9 to 5.
Okay.
Get the nigga that got all the money.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. I was in a whole 5-year relationship with a nigga with a job for 30 years.
See, you're personalized.
His daughter, it's a mask.
We're not saying you.
This
We're not singling you out. We're not singling you out. You're personalizing. The thing is this: 9 times
but
out
y'all
of 10,
see
a group of women. If you take a group of women, and they all come from a certain type of middle class. They're gonna want something more than middle class. So the nigga that's middle class, that's good for them, that's willing to give them the provision, the security, the family life, they don't want that. They want that nigga that got that money. They want that quick fix. They want that nigga that's gonna go, here, baby, here go a stack for you. Go do what you gonna do. I'm telling you, because
middle class out here flirting.
huh?
So you saying middle class women just out here flirting?
I said some middle. I said some middle class women. I didn't say all because I cannot speak for all. I'm saying some middle class women.
Hey, ladies, put y'all stuff on mute. Hello? That's their phone.
It's coming from Charmaine end. Every time I mute her, it go away.
Well, it's still coming when the ladies got their phone on too.
It's coming from them.
No,
I think they Bluetoothing in the car.
But even with that when I unmute them, see the
we're not Bluetoothing.
Yeah, see, it's I already know it's coming from. It's coming from Charmaine.
My background noise was a little bit up. I turned it down.
But I got a video to show for that.
Listen to this man Will Smith break the infinite game down perfectly.
You just realize none of it can make you happy. Once you've bought everything you want, and there's literally nothing on earth else that you want to buy. You know, I just wish that was a gift that everybody could have, because there's nothing that material can do to satisfy you. Right? It's like drinking salt water, right? Like you'll never get enough. You're just going to make yourself more and more thirsty. You know, I'm in that phase of my life that can actually be scary. When you realize that no relationship, that no money, that no kids, that like there's literally nothing that can make you happy. That happy is an internal, full frontal contact with your dark night of the soul, and you reconcile that you got to make happy in here. You got to make happy in here with none of that stuff. Damn. You got to take happy to the people you love. You can't try to get it from them. You know, and it's like you got to take happy to work. You're not going to get happy from work.
No. So my
You know,
response.
when you go ahead.
I agree.
No. Go ahead. For my response to that is, I totally agree. What he's saying is, we all
I
have to
agree.
be happy with the inside first before. Because it's not my responsibility to make you happy, and it's not her responsibility to make me happy. Just like it's
Right.
not my responsibility to entertain you, it's not her responsibility to entertain me.
Right.
Because if our relationship is built on that, we're gonna look for that. And as soon as the person's not giving you that, you're out. You're gonna look
Right.
somewhere
Well,
else.
you know,
Right.
I've met a lot of women. Talk about you don't make me happy, and my daughter's mama was one. I'm like, it ain't my motherfucking job to make you happy. You gotta learn to be happy within yourself.
Right, but
Like
still
go
don't make
ahead.
the person happy. But you have to add to them. Don't take away.
Yeah, I agree with that. But you know, like yesterday, you know, like I was listening to y'all talk about everybody went out to eat and all this stuff. It was so peaceful. I slept yesterday. My daughter didn't want to do nothing, and that was just love. That was just inner peace. Who was that? Is that May?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sorry,
know,
I tried to fix
uh,
mine.
But you know, and I was listening to Ebony them talk to Steve about if you're in a relationship. See, to me, y'all took it way beyond, like, you know, you've been together for a while. I'm talking about present day dating. Present day dating. Not you in a relationship, you gotta understand it. I'm talking about present day dating women. I need my hair done. Like say, okay, I'm gonna use April 12th. April 12th, Cat Williams coming down here. Well, you gonna give me an outfit, you gonna get my nails done. That's not my motherfucking responsibility. What I am gonna do, I'm gonna pay for these tickets and I'm gonna pay for dinner. That's what I'm gonna do. But all
I
that other
feel
shit,
that.
that's on you. That's on you. But when you're not talking about a modern day woman right now, modern day woman is expecting a man to do all that. That shit ain't happening. I go by myself. I go with one of my homeboys around.
Let me want to do it. Don't make it like it's my obligation.
Right.
So it's not my. Now I do it if I want to do it, but don't get an attitude if I don't do it, because guess
Don't
what? At the end of
expect
the day,
it.
yeah, you
But
gonna do that regardless.
But the problem is that we, the men, are the ones who open that door up. The
Absolutely. I
first
didn't
time-
want to.
Can't
the
say that.
first time that we turn around and give them money to go get their nails done, go get their hair done, then it becomes an expectation.
But see, we can do that.
Let me say that. Hold on, shorty. Let me say this. And I can say I'm a now, since Ebony and baby girl want personalized, I'm a personalized for you. When I was in the streets hustling, and I was doing what I was doing, you know what I did? I flashed a lot of money. Guess what? Motherfuckers fall out the goddamn ceiling, cause they said, "Oh, he got some money." But when I first moved back home, and I was broke as a joke, I couldn't even buy pussy from a woman. They didn't give a nigga the time of day.
People.
They didn't give a nigga the time of day. I go to the club and holler at a chick. She'll look at a nigga and be like, "Nigga, go on somewhere." But just as soon as I started getting money, them same women that overlooked me were the first ones to get in my face.
Right. And that was kind of what I was saying. Hold on, Ebony. It's not like what you were
How was they
saying.
able to get in your face?
They came back into because Louisville small. We in the clubs. Everybody went to
Okay,
the
so
same
you
club.
was in the club. So you was in the club and they seen you back up on your feet, right?
Yeah.
So you went back to the same environment. You went with the same flow of people.
Because guess what? Yes, I did, because I was in the streets hustling. I was selling drugs. So guess what? Coming with that lifestyle, the clubs come with that territory. So guess what
But
I did? I went back to the club. I went back
Old
to the
people, old
club.
places, old things. Let's go to
I
the
went.
AAA meeting. Old people, old places, old things.
Oh, but so what? Okay, so now since you want to go there, hold on. Now I'm really getting ready to take you there. Since you want to go there, nigga, I got 7 years in, and nigga go to no meetings, no classes, and guess what?
I ain't talking about
Working get a pay.
you misunderstood what I'm saying.
But you just said, well, let's not. How about go here? Let's how about go to a meeting? Let's have go to this, right?
That's what I'm saying is, in AAA, they teach you old people, old places, old things. This is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, you took yourself back to an environment where it's the same type of thinking motherfuckers, the same type of vibing motherfuckers.
And once
So how do you
again,
expect to find something different?
and once again, like I just said,
in his defense, you don't have to turn
Hold
around.
on, let me hop in because I didn't get to see that last video, and I'm hearing what Ebony's saying, and I'm hearing what Steve is saying. And Steve was talking about how women overlook that 9-to-5 dude, and then but the thing is, when he was having that money, didn't he overlook all those little chicks that might have not been looking like them Coke bottle girls that was turning them down?
No. Hold on,
Like
you
that
want me to tell
type
you
of
something?
stuff go both ways.
No.
No.
Man,
I'm
I'm
gonna tell you something
not
about
gonna
that.
date you for your money. I'm not gonna date you for your looks. I'm not gonna date you, me personally, a man for what I think he could do for me. Number one, like you said, you was out in the streets hustling. When you decided in your brain to stop hustling, there go the money that I was only with you for your money.
Okay,
me personally,
but guess what though? Guess what though? Guess how many women gonna walk out? Guess how many women gonna walk out? Guess how many women gonna walk out of that situation? Guess how many women will walk out of that situation?
The majority of
when
them.
the money's
Of them.
gone.
Hey,
the majority of them who dated you for your money, the percentage.
Let me
You want me to tell you something, Al?
Let me say this right here, y'all. I'm gonna give you a little quick story. Y'all know I was in the Army for 10 years, right? Matter of fact, I was living in Clarksville, Tennessee. I was
Montgomery County.
Yep, I was on the weekend. Me and my boys, my boys, they weren't in the Army. They was working in the factory. We played ball every Saturday, right? So I came in there with some regular t-shirts, some baller shorts, and some old Air Force Ones, because I won't wear my new shoes to play in. But all my boys had Jordans on there, brand new Jordans that came out. It was like 6 women. It was 5 of us. 6 women. They came out there to watch us play. All of them got played, and I didn't. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But let me give you this though. The one I try to holler at, she shut me down because my shoes were looking bad. But guess what? A week later, on the Army base, matter of fact, at the time, I had my 03 Range Rover, and she seen me in my uniform. So now she was on me, naked. She think I got that money. But you see me in some fucked up shoes.
So you caught the red flag.
Huh?
No.
You caught the red flag.
But Javante, you don't.
She came back. Once she
Javante,
recognized who he was.
Shorty, I'm my baby. Look, Shorty. Look. Do you think that don't happen to women? Do you think that he might see the chick and she got on this bonnet and she just got on something? She ran to the store.
I ain't gonna talk to you. You got a bonnet on.
You know what?
But
I ain't gonna talk to you. You got a bonnet on.
Can I get it? Let me get it out. Let me get it out. Let me get it out, though. Let me get it out. So you see this chick, she ain't looking like nothing in the store. But when you see her at the club, can I finish? I didn't finish what I was saying. What I was saying was, you see her looking busted in real life in the store. She's doing, she's on some grind, on some, op work. But then you see her out, and she's a whole different person because she was in her hustle. And then you interested in her. Men fall for the same things that women fall for. So we have to equally take our accountability
don't
in picking and choosing. I'm ready for the video.
The average man outside don't care if you got on Steve Madden's or Yves Saint Laurent. He don't. That shit that y'all be competing with on your own. A nigga gonna fuck you if you got a Michael Kors bag or if you got a Birkin. A nigga's gonna fuck you if you in a Honda or if you in a Bentley. Those are not things being put forth by men as requirements. That's y'all competing with each other.
I don't think you're being honest. But I agree. But I definitely do agree with
Rico, you said before, I see it all the time and I hear it all the time. Men are attracted to a woman that's.
Can I tell you something?
But you're talking about somebody who
I've lived a life where I got to experience a lot of wealthy
See,
things.
this is the thing.
So I can tell the difference.
Yeah.
Look, niggas will fuck that.
Yeah.
Why them girls not white? All of these girls that they look for on TV, take away Kim Kardashian, take away select few ones, none of them ever got a fucking ring. They who everybody trying to emulate and who everybody trying to be, none of them got a stable household. Pardon me. None of them got families with kids and a man, and they out in Dubai as a couple. These same chicks that everybody trying to be in Dubai by their motherfucking self with the sheiks get pissing on them for 25 grand. Sheiks is making them fuck their kids for 50 grand. You don't see none of those girls with a man and a house and they showing themselves on Christmas with the matching pajamas. Very, very few of those same girls that we all want to be have that lifestyle. So y'all trying to find and emulate some shit that ain't even successful. Men not making no girl get no BBL.
Ever.
Chick is making themselves get a BBL to compete with what they think niggas like as a clicks on social media. This girl got 77,000 likes on social media. This skinny chick over here with a decent body got 7 likes. She happier than a motherfucker.
But do you think they do it because of the things they want? Like, do you think women are doing it because they want to? Do you think the women are getting the BBLs and stuff because they think it comes with money and they just want things, or you think they're doing it because they want the men?
I think that they insecure. Insecurities are the biggest thing in
She did say insecure.
the biggest thing in the world to me is driving factor is insecurity. Whatever it is, we all have.
So, Rob,
Hey,
what you got to say?
look.
Hold on. Rob, what's your response on that, Rob?
I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like it's true. I mean, we can go back and forth as far as what a man likes, what a woman likes, and but it's all based off what a person's intentions are.
Mm.
That's just how I look at it.
Oh, what you
Let
got,
me-
Steve?
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. And
But
this is a lot of women that I have seen.
Hold on, State. But to Steve's defense, what he was talking about, so I've been in that position. You know, there was chicks that I turned around and I tried to holler at, wouldn't give me time of day. I was out in the streets.
Exactly.
I'm still known out in the streets. I can still go in any club and somebody say, "What's up, Big Mike?" But it was up to me, and I credit my kids for this, because when my daughter was born, I turned around and I put all that bullshit to the side. So I got me a different hustle. What most people don't know is I went back to school. I got my bachelor's degree in psychology and my master's degree in social work.
Okay.
So now women look at me in a different way. Oh, you know, I didn't know that you was like that, and you know, then they want to holler at me. But you know, 20 years ago, you didn't want to holler at me. You didn't want to fuck with me at all.
See, I'm before you, Steve. Rob, I'm gonna go against what you. I'm gonna say what you're talking about. So that brings me back to is men have to create his value. You know what I'm saying? A man's accomplishments, his degrees, his type of career. So we, like I always say, men are born with no value, women are born with value, because we have to create our value. Just as average
What
guys.
value is women born with?
Hold on.
Y'all at Honey Pot? At Honey Pot?
That is not no value. That's
Shit.
not for you.
Shit.
That belongs
In your
to me.
mind. In your mind. It don't matter. That's what men want.
This is so. Oh my God.
What the fuck y'all think a man want from y'all? A man want to fuck.
You saying that belongs to you? But
That's what a man wants. A man wants to fuck.
The ticket to anything that you.
A man wants to fuck.
But how are y'all gonna say that? But then
Because
y'all
what the-
complain if we
what the-
ask y'all for anything.
But what the fuck are we getting it for? We want to fuck. But I'm gonna go back to where Steve went, and I'm
But
gonna
if
go
we
back to
go,
where Devontae went.
y'all gonna talk to me, y'all not gonna respond. So if y'all feel like that's what we got,
That's the
y'all
reason
not gonna
why he
respond.
got a woman, because he
Hold
just
on, we
won't
got a
fuck.
comment.
This
Hold on,
is
let me read this
so
comment.
unfair tonight.
Albert says, I was in the club with Red and got passed on because dating is a hustle. For not all, but a lot of women and me and both, we hustle different. Women want the guy that other women want, money and flash.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. Going back to what Steve said, going back to what Javonta said, going back to what Rob said. So today I'm in a bright orange, reflective orange t-shirt.
Look, Albert.
I'm in some khaki. I'm in some Dickie jeans, some Dickie pants, and I got some very worn in Reeboks. And I'm looking at people, they laughing at me. Shit, I'm a little dirty because I'm getting up from work. But in the same way they looking and laughing, I'm putting 16 stacks in the bank today. That's why I went and got my truck. And I was laughing today, motherfucker. I don't give a shit. I don't care what I look like. I ain't competing because guess what I just did? I just went and bought me another truck to make another 6 figures to make my business expand. I don't give a damn. I'd rather meet and then go back to what Ebony. Hold on, go back to what Ebony said.
So let me say this.
Hold on one second, Steve. When Ebony was talking about I wouldn't date a woman in a bonnet, Ebony, I got 2 daughters, maybe 3. My girls are not allowed to go out of this motherfucking house with no goddamn rag on their motherfucking head. You better do your motherfucking hair. I teach my daughter's biracial. I teach her fucking standards. You're not wearing your hair nappy. You ain't gonna do that shit.
Yeah,
that's the difference between a daddy raising a child, because she's mine, and I don't expect her to go out here with no nappy motherfucking hair. It ain't gonna fucking happen. It ain't gonna fucking happen.
Let me say this. So
I'm not gonna get a word in this time. I'm not gonna get a word in.
So you can wait.
I have
Everybody else. So here's the thing. Women will look at a man, and this is what y'all do. Because I have women that have told me they will look a man up and down so motherfucking quick. A nigga don't even know they looked him up and down and see what his shoes look like, see what his fingernails look like, and see if he got a clean cut or not.
I gave the
And if
story.
he ain't got one of them 3 things, y'all gonna walk past him.
I gave him the
But
story.
here's what we gotta look at. They
This
got
is
fake
crazy.
asses. They got
Nappy
fake
ass hair.
titties. They got fake nails.
Fake ass hair.
They got fake ass hair.
Come on, man.
Well, we called on here for y'all to bash women. Y'all came on here just to bash women because y'all not letting us get no words in. Yeah, y'all not letting us speak and defend ourselves.
Hold on.
Listen to this.
No, won't get the credit at all.
Go ahead, Ebony. What you got to say, Ebony?
I said a woman don't get no motherfucking credit on this motherfucker, not one at all.
Right.
Not one at all.
What?
You sit up here now. Sit up here. This is the thing for me. You sit up here talking about you had on your flashing thing on because you came from work. Let me tell you something. To me, now this is the thing. You talk about, Ebony, you making it personal. Okay, because you know why? Because I'm seasoned. So for me, it's like, I don't give a fuck if a man ain't nothing sexier to me than a man in a motherfucking uniform. You know why? Because he's a hardworking man. That man gonna come with some values.
I don't work hard, I work smart.
Okay, but
I work
you
smart.
1 in a million. You're a different.
What question was that, Auntie?
Okay, so what I'm saying is when I express my opinion on that, you feel some type of way.
No,
but
I
I'm
don't.
giving you my opinion.
You asked me a question and I answered.
Because that's me. That's what I'm saying. Not all women are the women y'all talking about.
You didn't like the answer.
But not all women are the women y'all talking about is what I'm saying.
Okay, but I
not
never
all
women.
That wouldn't choose
I
y'all
never once
because
said
y'all
all women. Did I? Okay, so when did I say all
every
women?
woman thinks like that. That doesn't mean every
So
woman
when did I
operates
say
like
all
that.
women? When did I say all women?
Y'all women,
Fuck
y'all
y'all say.
women, y'all women.
Yeah, the fuck y'all say. They do operate like that. The fuck
Okay, so can I get my word in?
Go ahead, Charmaine. Go ahead, Charmaine. Then I'll play one of your videos.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so you guys keep saying that women look at y'all when y'all in y'all work clothes and they don't want to talk to y'all till they see y'all with some money. Y'all act like these women ain't out here, so
Charmaine, your Bluetooth. Charmaine.
I don't understand why y'all feel the need to.
Hold on.
Can I get it
You froze
done?
up.
Y'all don't want me to finish. You don't want me to finish. I'm saying.
Go ahead, Charmaine. I'm meeting everybody but you. Go ahead.
I might have to, because y'all keep talking over me. That's why I keep freezing up. If y'all let me get that's God, right? Because y'all don't want to listen. What I'm trying to tell y'all is that you keep having these struggles that your counterpart is having, but you keep putting all this pressure on what happened when you didn't have. There was times women didn't have, and you go towards your kind, you gravitate. Now, if you think a chick wants you for some money, you're talking to the wrong chick, but it's so hard to kind of get this conversation out because y'all jumping back and forth. But don't think because you work hard every day that these women ain't working hard every day. So the same honey pot you expect, she wants the steam pot, the crab pot. You know, you want to have a woman looking a certain way. She wants this a certain way. I don't understand why y'all Libra scales just don't be even. Like when men and women supposed to work together to give each other pleasures, because at this big old age we are, I mean, a woman to call you to say, I need my nails done, I need my hair done. You're talking to a lady, I guess, outside of your caliber. So then you go down like you want a woman to, like you expect a woman or a man to go down a level, and then you won't even help them up. You got a problem with that. So if they below you, you got a problem with that. If they above you with some money, you got a problem with that. It's just like men don't find a happy place in their life. And the one thing that they need to do is like release some stuff.
Let me ask you this, Charmaine. So if you are not dating, so is it my responsibility to get your hair and nail done?
Absolutely not. It's gonna be done. That's why you attracted to me. I'm doing the things to keep you attracted to me. You know, I've dated men where I didn't even let them see me in pants. Now, if you telling me that you want to take me overseas, and I'm like, look, I can't afford that, I might need some help.
Okay.
Then I might ask you.
Okay,
but no, my day-to-day life.
Me at my motherfucking worst. That way you'll really love me in my best.
Right, my day-to-day is me. That's what you like. I'm not.
Hold on. Then I'm gonna say this here is because Evan just said you see me at my worst, and guess what? This is the thing. I've seen this a lot because a lot of women go on live and say, "Y'all know what? I had like 5 dudes come at me and I look like crazy." Do you understand? If you're actually gorgeous and or just within yourself,
it don't matter.
It doesn't matter what you got on,
right?
But like the video says, y'all think us men like that thing. Okay.
And that's the thing. It's not what we're not doing it for you. We're doing it for us. So if we get dressed for us, we feel good. We come around you in a good mood. We doing that for us. Now, if you like it, you can't knock us because we do what we want to do for ourselves.
I would rather my woman be motherfucking bald headed, just like I am. I'd rather have short nails. I'd rather my woman have short nails that are painted and clean than that shit. I'm telling you what I respect. I'd rather my woman not have that old stinking ass weave in her motherfucking head and be bald headed and have some hoops on and be natural than have all that bullshit on. Now, and then y'all talking about women out of your caliber. A lot of women you ain't got to express how much money you make or nothing else. A lot of women can't deal with what Steve is talking about, what Ron is talking about. They don't know how to deal with a working man. A real working man like us they don't know how to deal with it. Let me
say this.
But we working women, so how do you say that? We're working women. You can't take us being working women out of the equation.
You know, let me say this.
Hold on one real quick, Steve. A man don't give a fuck about what money y'all make, and here's the reason why. A man don't give a fuck about what job you make. I'm not dating you for no job. I'm not dating you for no college education. I'm dating you because I'm physically attracted to you.
That's why y'all
Men are physically attracted to you. We physically attracted. We don't care about all that
shit. One at a time.
But
that's why you don't get the girl that you want. If you can raise your mouth to a woman, if you can raise your mouth to a woman and say you don't care about anything that she put effort into, you don't respect that woman. And so you gotta go get somebody on your level.
I'm gonna say this.
How can you say you don't respect? Hold up. How can you say if a man don't care about your accomplishments, he don't respect you? Do you know what respect is?
Because your efforts are not for me. They're for you. Because I'm going to accept you for who you are. I'm not asking you for money. I'm dating you because I'm physically like you.
Let me say this. Men don't give a fuck if a woman got zebra stripes, if she weigh 400.
And that's why the ones that do got their girl. The ones that do got the girl they want and they got the happy marriage.
People cutting you off. And look at what you doing.
Because
you were just talking about it. And look at what you doing.
Because you just said men don't give a fuck about this and that. Like that was a disrespectful statement that's worth getting cut off. But the men who don't give a fuck are the single men.
And everything a man does. Like, come on.
Like this ain't what the whole conversation been about. Y'all finding fault in women, but what I'm saying is the men that don't care about know what a woman is doing. They're the ones that's single and struggling. The men that actually.
No, you can't say that.
Why can't I ever say nothing? See, y'all cutting me off, and then when I try to cut y'all off to get my feelings out. Yeah, because that's what I gotta
It ain't about
do.
feelings. It ain't about feelings.
That's the only way. If it ain't about feelings, then you don't want a relationship. If you're not catering to her feelings, you don't need a relationship.
Hold on, Charmaine. Let me say this here. Charmaine, let's hear. Hypothetically, if I try to come at you, guess what? Just because you got 7 bachelor degrees, just because you making 6 figures, that don't make you more attractive. It don't make
Who said that? I didn't say that. I did not.
Yes, you did.
But that is not what I said. Listen to what I said.
You contradict your fucking self so much.
You ain't lying.
No, I didn't.
You talking about your accomplishments.
Y'all hold on. Guess what? But if I got 7 bachelor degrees, if I got this top tier job, guess what? My accomplishment as a man is attractive to y'all women.
I'm gonna read. Yeah,
that's not okay. I heard you say. I heard you, Shorty. I heard you say that, and y'all talk about that. Your accomplishment has value, but a woman's accomplishments don't have value, which is retarded to me. But listen, this is what I'm saying. I'm trying to finish my sentence. Listen. Wait a minute. Shorty just said that a man's accomplishments hold value, and a woman's accomplishments hold no value. So if that's how you feel,
never said no value.
Listen, I'm trying to say something. If you feel like that,
but you throw it out of proportion.
I know I'm not. What I'm saying is, I'm saying whatever I work hard for. If I planted a garden, if I went out here and ran 15 miles, did a marathon, if I got a bachelor's degree, associate's degree, a certificate, if you not proud of my effort and you don't support that and you think it ain't shit, you don't deserve me.
Okay.
And you won't have me. Period. You can't downplay nobody's success and act like you worthy of a relationship with them because you don't care about them.
Hold on, Charmaine, you're going 100 miles per hour. Hold on. No one's saying that they don't care about your accomplishments. What I'm saying that it doesn't make you more attractive for it doesn't make.
But who said it did? Y'all keep saying that. Y'all keep putting that narrative out there, acting like that's the narrative we're leading with. No, we just hear y'all say that it don't matter.
Breathe, Charmaine, breathe. What I'm saying is, Charmaine, is if I have those accomplishments, if I got those degrees and I'm making them 6 figures, guess what? It makes me more attractive. It gives me more options. But for you, it doesn't make you more attractive. Yes, it's okay. Let me tell you something. If I'm dating you and you want to go to school, cool. Do I care about it? No, but that's what you want to do. But it does not make you more. It's not going to stop me from trying to date you, or it's not going to stop me trying to get with you. Well, that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is your accomplishments.
In my
it doesn't matter. Just like your money, it holds no value to a man. It doesn't.
And in my rebuttal, and in my final rebuttal to that, what I'm going to say is, you guys are complaining about whether it matters or whether it don't. But what you're not hearing is how the women feel about it, to where we want ours to be respected. And if you're the type of man who tells us that it doesn't matter, you're the type of man that we're going to walk past regardless of what degree you got.
Men are saying they don't respect it.
Regardless of how much it
doesn't.
We didn't say we didn't respect it. We said we don't care because it's not what God was to you. Charmaine, let me do this for you. Hold on, Charmaine.
Because what he said is your accolades are irrelevant. Your accolades are irrelevant. When you give somebody elevation mentally, emotionally, spiritually. That's it. Finances doesn't fucking matter. Mentally, emotionally, and spiritually.
But when I met my wife in the club, I was in a juke joint. I was in a juke joint in Montgomery, Alabama. When I met my wife, I didn't try to date her for no accolades. I met her because I was physically attracted to her. And I started talking. And as we started talking, and as I went to Atlanta, we went out. That's when I found out she graduated from BYU. That's when I found out she was an attorney. That's when I found out she was a college professor. But I did not try to talk to her. I did not try to talk to her because of accolades. And even despite that she had all of that, I still made more money than she did. But let me read this to you, Charmaine. Let me read this to you. Women find men with more money to be more attractive. It isn't the only factor, but it's a significant factor, like, for example, height. A man can move himself 2 points higher on an attractiveness scale when it uses salary. I didn't write that. You can be the ugliest man in the world. I'm gonna use Biggie Smalls. Like JC said, JC ugly to me. You ain't never seen an ugly billionaire. I'm done.
Well, what you got, Rob? What you got?
Me, I just think I think it's more about the time and age. Also, that plays a big part in it. You know, when you're in your 20s and 30s, you're attracted to that individual with the fast lifestyle and stuff like that. But as you get older,
because you don't know no better.
You start to look for stability.
Mm-hmm.
Stability equals longevity to some people.
And the more you progress in life, the more your priorities is different when it comes to relationship.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, I got a video.
But what blows me?
Hold on.
A lot of types of women in this world, but right now specifically we're going to talk about 2. There are women that have a lot going for themselves. They work hard at bettering themselves, bettering their lives, and they want a mate that sees their value and appreciates them. But not only that, a mate that sees value in himself to do the same. I'm talking 2 people that care about elevating financially, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, all the leads. Then there are the I'll take what I can get type women. I don't do much, I don't know much, and I don't care to. I know I don't want to be alone, so whatever treatment you think I'm worth receiving, I will take. Because the latter of the 2 exists, you might find that men that don't care much for themselves will gravitate to those type of women. You might have tried to work with him to better the communication. You possibly helped him with his finances. Maybe you begged him to stop disrespecting the relationship and himself by giving his body to anybody and everybody. Now, you might have dated this man, fell in love with his potential, and thought to yourself, if I can just get him to work a little bit harder, then I can accomplish what I want to accomplish. Men like this move on so quick because around the corner, there's 15. I'll take what I can get her. Now, before you think, woe is me, what do? She's gotten my man. Understand that they've gotten exactly what they deserve, each other. A man that doesn't have much going for himself won't put in the effort to better himself, so why would he do it for somebody else? Naturally, he will gravitate to low-effort women. Whatever you got, give it to me. So before you sit, become depressed, and think to yourself why you weren't good enough for somebody that was below average, before you start believing you should lower your standards and start accepting less because it's easier, before you start to waste years begging and pleading for change and growth, please remember there is nothing wrong with wanting more for yourself. The love that you deserve to have will come. The men that deserve to be in the proximity will appear, but not if you continue to set your sights on subpar. There is nothing wrong with wanting to elevate and wanting a mate that wants the same. It may take a little more time to get, but it's worth the wait. It's not that it's lonely at the top, it's just that there's more people at the bottom.
Now,
Absolutely.
my response to that is that yes, you do want to elevate. You know what I'm saying? But on the other hand, is the attraction is not, when it comes to man and woman, it's not equal. You know what I'm saying? It's asymmetrical, not symmetrical. Because we are attracted to different things. What you think attract a man is not what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because society and a lot of women and just generation after generation, I don't care what age, from 18 to 65 right now, a lot of women think the same. I'm not saying all, but a lot of them think the same today. You got too many same interests. You got to listen to too many things. They like too many things. It's just too much, and that's the freaking problem. But my thing is to the video is basically like, yes, you could, if you want to date someone that's making $200,000, to my date. But unfortunately, the more money a woman makes, the less options she has. The more money a man makes, the more option he has. You know what I'm saying? So what she's saying is, I do agree with some of the things that she's saying, but some of the things I don't agree with, because it's basically saying is, okay, you date this and I date this one. You know what I'm saying? But my whole thing is about is you date who you want to, or you go for who you want to go for. Now, if you get that person, you get that person. If you don't, you don't. But my thing is, though, what the difference between man and woman is, end of the day, guess what? I can't go. No, I can try all day long. I'm a guy. I got hot. My self-esteem ain't low worth a damn. You know what I'm saying? I love my self-esteem. I go date a woman that's making $10 million a year. You know what I'm saying? I go try. But is she gonna talk to me? Because I'm a nobody. You know what I mean? I don't have the social status that she like. I don't have the type of career she had. I don't have the background she like. But if on the back end, if a woman's trying to go talk to a man that's making $10 million, but guess what? she can do that. Because you, as Charmaine, you as a woman, just you as a woman by yourself, you can go get on the daggone yacht and go rub elbows with a billionaire. I can't do that unless I got some type of status. I gotta have
You
the type
can
of
do
status.
that.
But listen, what I'm saying though, I have to have the certain type of status to do that.
No, you don't. You have to have the personality to get you there. Don't cut me off, Lamont. Let me tell you. Let me finish. You gotta have the personality to get you there. Don't nobody know what the listen. I'm trying to tell you. I'm gonna look, Stedman. Don't nobody know what he do. I don't know where he come from. I don't even think he's attractive, but he got a billionaire girlfriend because he does what he does to make her happy. It's not really about the money, because there's women with money too. We're not gonna pretend like women aren't out here working and there's men that just want to live up in their house and eat their food. It goes both ways. And then you say, well, this doesn't make you attractive. Attractive is people like who they like on an individual level. If my education isn't attractive to you, it may be attractive to someone else. Like Rob said, somebody who's at that stage in their life that's looking for stability. So you can't downplay it. But even if I didn't have an education and I was street smart, that person could be making more money than the person with a higher degree. The thing is, you constantly look at a judgment on people when if you just be yourself and use that personality you can get what you want out of life.
Charmaine, we know that, but here's the thing about a man. Here's the way that God made a man. This is what I keep telling you. All of accolades, hold on, baby. All of accolades is good. Men, I'm talking about a general man. I don't care what degree you got. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care what you ain't got. A general man is attracted to a woman physically. We are visual creatures, babe. We ain't what them degrees and shit is fine once we get to talking. But a man is vegetating. Now, when you talk, hold on. But when you talk about a man that we can do that, if we don't make the money, and if we not in them, hold on, babe. If we not in them circles, like what Shorty was saying, as a woman, with y'all beauty, y'all natural beauty that God gave y'all can take and be a nobody and get into them circles, and you, because you're beautiful women, and y'all can get that millionaire man or that billionaire man. But when we talk about a man, we talk about me, Steve, and Rob and Shorty. If we not in them circles, in order to be in them circles, you have to be on that level to be in them circles, babe. You got to be. So when we get in social statuses, we have to be able to work. We have to be able to articulate to be in them social statuses. We have to. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna throw one example. I'm gonna throw this example to you. I went to a Chase Bank. I can't hear you, babe.
What you say? Like he does a woman. What he said. I said what he's saying. Comments easy for a man like he does a woman.
It does.
Like the woman can go on a yacht and be a billionaire and all this stuff. And to a degree, he's absolutely correct because. And then on top of that, you got to think, what the fuck does she do to be able to stay in a circle with that motherfucking billionaire? Because she's gonna go through some shit, but she's willing to go through it. So
you breaking up, baby.
She as a woman.
I'm not understanding how y'all not feeling the fact that if a man wants to be in a billionaire circle with women, there are men that are not judged by what they make. Like a lot of men, general men out here ain't making money. And guess what? They're not single either. Let me finish. There's a lot of regular men making regular salaries married to beautiful women. We've had but y'all don't want to sit here and act like there's a competition.
The average black man makes $41,000 a year. The average black man.
The average married black man.
The average black man.
The marriage
I'm gonna take me.
I'm
gonna take me. I'm gonna take me for instance. To make the money, to make them six figures, the amount of time and work you put into it. So when you get home as a man, like I was talking to Shorty before I got here, it was like 7:55. I'm like, fuck, I gotta get home. Only thing I want to do is get on my bike and wind down. I got to spend about 40 grand a day. The average man, when people make that money, whether you're a nurse, whether you're a doctor, whether male or female, to make them six figures, you normally don't have no life. Keep what I'm telling you. You normally don't have no life. So then when a man is making, I'm going to speak on a man. I'm a man. When a man is making that kind of money, I don't want it like a
He's
lot of people
not humble.
when a man is
You
making
have
that kind
to
of
be
money.
humble to get a woman.
Humble what? I don't care
You
about
have
a
to
woman.
humble your personality because you sit there saying, look, women don't understand how this works. Women don't do this. And so then you have trouble keeping women in an environment because they're not safe and they're not sheltered. And then you're postulating over them in that environment. You know, like if I worked a few hours a week, I'd be at, 6 figures, but I choose my life differently. But the thing is, it's the attitude. Men don't understand. It's really not about their money. It's their personalities. I know so many handicapped people in relationships. I know, people, there's broke people that be together. There's people with money to be together. It's your personality. If you think somebody's coming after you for your money, you have a
didn't say
big
that
red
was the case.
flag on your head that says, I
got
play
that. Hold
money
on,
games,
Charmaine.
play
Hold on,
stupid
Charmaine.
games, get stupid
I got to stop
prizes.
you. Hold on, Charmaine. I got to stop you. I'm going to let Steve talk. You know what I'm saying? I got to stop you. No one's saying that at all. No one's saying, but you have to understand, 80% of men are invisible to 80% of women. Because, you know what I'm saying? Because guess
it's
what?
their fault.
How is that
bullshit? How's
my fault?
Because like you just okay, listen, Lamont just said he's unavailable. The other half got low self-esteem and don't come outside. The other half don't approach women and talk to women. The men that's out there showing themselves available, then they're the ones that get the women.
No, what I'm telling you is my priority is to make sure that my 15-year-old daughter has what she needs. My priority is I'm not paying no bitch's bills. I'm not taking care of no bitch. If I'm gonna take care of a woman, I got 2 daughters and a mother. I'm not taking care of no grown bitch don't doing shit. I'm okay
So you
with by
can't
myself.
expect a woman to find that attractive. They don't sound attractive to a woman in these
Hold on,
situations.
Charmaine. Go ahead, Steve. I go ahead and say what you got to say, big dog. Ain't got nothing. You got nothing, Steve?
Let me say this, man. Everybody keep talking about what they gonna do, this, that, and the third. Here's the thing. When it comes down to it, you're gonna date in the category that's suitable for you. Whether you 1,000 there, or 10,000 there, 100,000, whatever, you're gonna date in that group. At the end of the day, male or female. Now the thing about it is this: in those groups, you have certain people who want to date up to a higher group that they're not in. And when you do that, the men that are in your group, you overlook them for that man that's in the higher group. And that man that's in the higher group, he's controlling. He runs everything. He doesn't allow that woman to do much. She has no voice in the relationship. And if that's how you want to live, that's your choice. But you can't be mad when that relationship doesn't work and now you want to come back to your group and the men that was in your group don't want nothing to do with you. You can't talk about them men because those are the men that women overlooked to go to a higher group that they were not in. Women want to be with high value men and they're low value. So you got women that are a 10 that want men that's a 10. You have women that are a 5 that want a 10. That doesn't mix. You got men that are a 5 that want a woman that's a 10. That don't mix. At the end of the day, it goes both ways. Men overlook certain women because they want a different woman. Women overlook certain men because they want a certain type of man.
I concur. I agree.
But here,
So
okay. So now, check this
I
out.
agree, 100%.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. We all want better. That's a given. There's nothing wrong with trying to date up. Like Shorty said, everybody wants to elevate, but don't judge a person because of what they have and what they don't have. Don't overlook a man or a woman because of how they dress, how they carry themselves. Because guess what? I knew an individual, true story. I knew an individual that was a multi-millionaire. And when I say he walked around like he was fucking broke as a joke. And women overlooked him.
Right?
Until when it came time to go out, and that nigga put them clothes on and pull up in that Bentley. Oh, he's the hottest thing on the block. And I know women the same way. And Charmaine, let me help you out, sweetheart. Personality doesn't get you next to millionaires and
sure
billionaires.
don't. Because they don't have time for it.
I've been around millionaires, so I'm gonna tell you that you're not right. I've been around millionaires, and personality is the only thing that gets you in the door.
Will you listen?
Go ahead, Steve. Then I want to hear Ebony's response.
Because I'm gonna tell you, my brother was a multi-millionaire. Nigga, I've been around P, all of them, Tyrese, all those major figures. They normal niggas. They normal. You know what they talk about when they out? Man, I like the way she looks. I like how she carries herself. And guess what? They point out the women that's not those that's in that little bougie group. They want the nice personality. Because guess what?
With a good personality.
No, it's not. It don't got nothing to do with their personality. It has nothing to do with their personality. A woman's personality, yes, it's a beautiful thing. But men don't give two fucks about that until they get to know who she is. Once I get to know a woman, and as I'm getting to know her, I'm learning her personality, her likes, her dislikes, everything
That's what
about
Charmaine just
her.
said because of her personality. That's the same thing Charmaine just said. Because their personality is a part of you to know who they are.
Her personality is not what's going to get me. I'm learning.
You just sat there and said once I get to know her personality.
But he said, Ebony.
That's what you just said.
Ebony, he said before that, he said Tyrese them wasn't talking about nobody's personality. They were talking about a normal chick. It was their looks. It was what they looked like.
But guess what? He was talking about the look.
And he said after. He said after.
I've been around Juvenile. I've been around all of them. I get what you're saying.
He said not the bougie girl.
This is what I
He said not the bougie girl. You said not the bougie girl. The girls with the normal personality.
I said
I did not.
A man doesn't care about a woman's personality until he starts to know her. Then he starts to see her personality.
After he gets to know her. So the first time when the man is
the one with the bougie looking personality, he picked the one I can't be right for wrong. I can't be right for being wrong, right? Okay, go ahead.
It's a bunch of contradictory. I'm over it.
Right, go ahead.
Where did I contradict myself?
Because you just said that he didn't go. You just said he didn't go.
Hold on, Charmaine. All right, this is what I'm getting. Because I'm a man. I know what the hell I'm looking at. Men are physical beings. We are looking at your bodies. The only thing we are looking at your bodies. Now, as we go on, once you start to talk, open your mouth. Now we listen and see what's going on up here. Then we start to trying to understand what is your personality. Who are you? So in actuality,
After the fact.
As after the fact, we already we are sexual beings. So we are looking at your body. We are trying to sexualize you. But end of the day, it's
So you lusting.
Huh?
Are y'all not listening?
We are listening, but you're not understanding that we understand that you say that y'all only look at us physically, but you pick a style. Like say for instance, you said you don't. Can I finish? You pick a style. So you don't want that style that looks bougie. You don't want that style that looks raggedy. You want a particular personality profile when
It's
you're
not a
looking at
personality.
woman.
You know what personality means? You keep talking about personality. It's not personality.
Okay, you may not think so.
Hold on.
Physical first.
Hold on. I'm gonna say this. Men are physical beings. Hold on, I got you on mute. Men are physical beings. I don't give a damn what species it is. Doesn't matter. We are physical beings. If I'm in the club, if I see you in the club, I don't know you from a can of paint. So I see her. I see how her body is. I want to go see how it is. I want to go just talk to her, because of her body, just the way her body is.
That part.
Okay, so but my thing is though, we're not gonna know what your personality is after we start to get to know you. After. So when you say we are lusting, we are lusting. That's what we look at. Just like how most women, I'm not gonna say just how most women look at their clothing. They
a vibe check. You might not. People might say the way she dresses, her personality.
That's judging a book by its cover, because the thing is that this is why I don't believe that you fall in love with people. You don't fall in love. You grow in love with somebody. And the reason I say you grow in love with somebody is because once you come to a stage in your life, I'll be 45 this year. Once you come to a stage in your life that you understand it is not the physicality, that you have to take you're taking a chance. Regardless, you're taking a chance. But what is your agenda at the beginning? So if your agenda at the beginning is to see this person and say, I want to get to know that person, not because of their physical. You want to get to know this person. The physical ain't got a fucking thing to do with it. So you can't.
I don't understand.
We can.
Ebony.
But I don't understand how y'all can't understand that a physical look. Can I make a point real quick?
We are
y'all
men.
keep stopping.
That's why I say I can handle a man dirty in a uniform, because to me, you can't judge a book by its cover, because you'll fuck around and you miss out on the best thing that ever happened to you. Because I'm sitting here looking for a motherfucker in a 3-piece suit. That motherfucking 3-piece suit could be the motherfucker who gonna beat my ass or do whatever.
And Ebony, and I agree with Ebony. Hold on, Rob. I'm gonna let you talk. Hold on, Rob. Hold on, I got you, Rob. But Ebony, I do agree with you. But you're saying you as an individual, but you also have to look at the bigger number. The bigger number of women are actually looking at what he got on. So they are projecting he got that money. He gonna peel off that money. That's all I gotta say. But go ahead, Rob.
I mean, to me, at the end of the day, it doesn't have anything to do with personality or whatever. It's all about attraction. I mean, a man is not gonna, if I go into a club and I see a female sitting there drinking Schlitz malt liquor bulls or whatever, that's not my cup of tea. So am I just automatically gonna assume that her personality is fucked up because she's drinking that? It's not what I'm attracted to. Vice versa. A woman or some women may not care for a man that's in uniform, but they turn around, they might, what attracts them might be the cologne that a man has on. So
I agree. Okay. I understand that. Can I make a rebuttal towards that? When I say somebody's personality, you guys are saying it, but you just don't want to act like the words I'm saying is correct. Because when you look at somebody, say for instance, you see somebody in a hippie look, that you gonna put hippie with her personality. You see somebody drinking Schlitz, you gonna put that with their personality. You're looking at them for what you find attractive, what you like.
You're not basing it off of personality.
Hold on.
You basing it off attraction.
Let me say this so she understand what personality. Hold on. I'm gonna read to you a person. I'm gonna read to you the definition of personality. Let me read to you the definition of personality.
Before you do that, let me just say this. Before you do that, let me say 1 second because I always use the right word. So if you look at somebody with a grunge style personality, someone with a hip hop personality, someone with a hippie personality, that's a culture. That's a culture.
Regis said it's a attraction for me.
You're not listening?
Then personality.
Is the way that I'm using it. But I mean, some people don't understand.
It's not personality.
I speak at this level, and I know it's hard for you not understand what a personality profile is.
I want you to understand what personality
like
is.
when you put all this stuff together, that's a type. If you got a type, that's a type.
Not personality.
That's a type. That's a personality profile. It's a personality profile.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Charmaine,
that's a type,
put on mute for a second.
What you're attracted to.
This is what a personality is. Personality, the combination of characteristics and qualities that form an individual's distinctive character. That's not their look. That's not their look. That's not their look.
That is crazy. The characteristics that cause. Oh my God!
But that is
How
not
y'all
their
not
look.
understand either?
It's not their look. What did we just tell you that we was attracted to first? Looks. The first thing we said that is for a man on here. Hold on. It's looks. Charmaine. No, it is looks, not a characteristic. It is looks, physical. After we do physical, then when we start talking to you,
Look
and then
up
it's
the
when we learn your
definition of
personality.
characteristic. Look up the definition of characteristic.
Y'all hold on quick. Y'all look. Charmaine, you don't have to yell. What I'm saying is, even my aunt Taria just said it. It's attraction first, then personality. But what I'm saying,
okay, y'all thinking?
Hold on. What I'm saying is, Charmaine, is this is my thing here is if a man approaches you, how the hell he know the hell your personality? He only know you from a can of paint.
Because y'all assume a whole lot of stuff. Y'all didn't assume we want y'all money. Y'all didn't assume a lot. Yes, you did. You assumed you like this brother because she's straight in the split. That's not your type. Like he just said, he don't know nothing about her personality, but he gave her one by her appearance. By her appearance, he gave her a personality. And then he didn't use
you want
the
characteristics? You want characteristics?
Yes.
Go ahead, Lamar. Then I see Ebony talking.
Characteristics: a feature, or quality belonging typically to a person's place or thing, and serving to identify it. Once again, it's not a personality.
Oh Lord,
baby, I'm sorry. You ain't going to sleep. It's summertime. You'll be all right. I don't care. You'll be okay.
Y'all gonna drive me
take a shower.
What you got, Ebony?
I got nothing because this is a dead end.
Yeah, we ain't giving.
It's a very much dead end, but I mean, I'm sorry that I speak on a real, the caliber of language that I use I can use each and every single definition. I know every definition of every word and I can use them all interchangeably. But a personality profile, like you said, it's the characteristic, it's the features. It's like he gave somebody, like when you choose a type, you don't like this type because of this reason. You gave that a personality. Kind of like when your pet, you give them a personality, but if you just don't want to understand it, you just don't. And I got a question.
Go ahead, Ebony.
I got a question. Who is it? Is that Rob up there?
Yes, Rob.
Yep.
Okay. So Rob, when you saw her and she was drinking that particular drink, what was the thoughts going through your head?
That's not my type.
So how did you know it wasn't your type? Like, keep it simple, be more detailed. Just off what she was drinking?
No, well, I'll say it's because of what I've past experiences.
With that personality type?
No, with not with that person's. Well, yeah, I will say
Thank
that.
you. I appreciate you, Rob. I appreciate you.
No, but I'll say, just as an as an example, if I run into a female that's drinking slit small liquor bulls, I might have a thought in my head with this person, the last person that I knew or last female that I knew that drunk slut small liquor bulls, they like to fight. So
Ghetto.
But what if she wasn't like that?
I'm a stare.
She
She
ghetto.
might not.
She ghetto.
She might not be like that. But from past experiences, I'm not attracted to that.
I'm not attracted like when you
to something else that I might be attracted to.
like when you talking about that, like last week, I think it was Friday, I was going down to Janine Drive from Fern Valley Road. And as I'm driving in my truck, it was a female had on real big baggy jogging pants. Loose, not all tight. Loose, you know, the regular fit jogging pants. And she had on a hoodie. And as I'm riding to her, she had what I call a strut. She had a hell of a damn walk on her. You know, kind of got a hoodie on, kind of tied up, but she looked beautiful, her strut. And as I passed her, I looked in my right rearview mirror, and I'm like, damn, she's beautiful, you know, from what I can see of her face. And I'm like, I had to go take care of something. I said, when I turn around, if I see her, I'm gonna stop and talk to her. But in the same token, I would rather, like, say you my lady, and say we going out or whatever the case may be. I want you to be elegant, but everybody you ain't got to be butt ass naked where your ass cheeks are hanging out and stuff. That's my preference. And if I see a woman to where, i.e. we're in a club, which I really don't do clubs, but say we're in a club, say we're out and about, and you half-ass naked, or you got that fishnet on where I can see your titty nipples and shit, I'm not gonna talk to you, regardless of how beautiful you are. Because to me, your body is not for every other man to see. You know, they can see you, but be close.
I agree.
You know, so that goes back to, I know you keep talking about personality and stuff. The only thing I say to you, Charmaine, I love you. You know you're my girl. You know I love you, man. But for a man, for any man on this, the average man is not caring about how much money you make. They're not caring about your accolades. Later on, I'm talking about the initial meeting. Like if I see you right now, you know me, you done went out or whatever case may be. It's my physical attraction to you first. After my physical attraction, and as I talk to you, because you and I have a lot in common. I can go and kick with you anytime, and this is real life. There's a lot of things about you that I am attracted to. I'm talking about me and you. However, that macho shit, what I call it, being a nigga, that's just, to me, that's just a turn off. That's just me to you. You my baby. But you know you my baby. You know you my baby.
And I can understand that, and I can agree that people have a physical attraction when they meet. They call it a spark, chemistry, or this, that, and the other. But what I think is people have not necessarily a physical type, but it's just in that chemistry, in that makeup, the type of person they like is, to me, it's the personality profile. You want somebody that fit these characteristics, maybe have these features, and it's that, and you go off of what you like, what you attracted to, you get to know them, and that's the basis of a relationship. I think that it's only people, when you look at them for their body and what they have, and just put associations and tags on them, that you tend to look at someone and say, she just wants me for my finances because she looks this way. But like I said, you hadn't got deep into her personality. You took a brief look at her personality profile and said either she's bougie, she's too good, she's good, she's this and that. When you really have the time to get to know people that matches the things that you like, mentally, physically, all the characteristics and features line up, you're less likely to get a person abusing you for your resources because you've kind of vetted out certain sources.
I feel like we gotta get out of the women versus men. I feel like if we got the women versus men, what men like, what women like, if we get out of that mindset individually.
That's true. And I'm gonna say this because we're getting close to our end. Since Rob, you're our guest, I want you to give us our closing about, you know.
Why I got to do it? I'm sitting up here enjoying it.
He's a guest. That's Steve's job. Steve, close us out like you always do.
No.
Come on,
Steve's job to close us out. You clocked in today, Steve.
Hey, Steve ain't here because Riri ain't on here so they can argue. That's all that is. He ain't got no pants popping out of his neck and stuff. And Riri texts us and look at it. She's still on. I'm going to read this before we close out. What Riri say here? Exactly, Ebony. Because we all deal with the exact same issues from both standpoints. Go ahead, Pink One. Go ahead now.
Let me say this, man. This is the thing right here, man.
Go ahead, dog.
As a whole, and I'm not just saying men and women, I'm saying as a whole, I'm not singling nobody out. I'm going to say this as a whole collective group, we need to get away from worrying about what a person's got, what they can bring to the table, because no matter what they got, what they bring to the table, they're really not revealing who they are to you.
True.
Only thing you are seeing is superficial things, materialistic shit. Because at the end of the day, just because a person got $1 million don't make them a same motherfucker.
Nope. True that.
Nope.
And I'll give you a prime example. Look at this situation with Diddy right now. Look how fucked up it is. And he's a man with a lot of money.
R. Kelly.
So everything ain't what it looks like. It ain't all about what it looks like.
Look at, I'm gonna give you one even better. Look at the white guy Epstein. Look at what he did. And he had a woman that was beside him, that was broke, that he turned her into a millionaire.
Mm-hmm.
And she preyed on young girls. Those are sick people. But guess what? Those are people with a lot of money.
Most people who got money, they miserable.
Because see, here's the thing. When you got a lot of, it's like Will Smith said, when you got money and can get everything that you get, all the materialistic shit gets old.
Mm-hmm.
When you
gotta find
you gotta see what's up here.
You gotta find something else
what's
to do.
between this right here.
I could agree with that.
You want to wipe my ass if I get you off, and I want to wipe his ass too.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm speaking from experience. I've been on both sides of the fence. I had the money, and I was the broke.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, neither way was a good feeling. And you know why? Because when I had all the money, regardless if I was cool with doing it, I still felt like I was being used. When I didn't have the money, I felt like I was a bird. It's not a good feeling that nobody should feel. So before we worry about what somebody got in the bank or what somebody driving, once you find out who that person is.
Steve, when you say that, when I had $250,000 in the bank, almost $250,000, for me, from my experience, I felt lonely as hell. And the reason why I say that, I can say that is, what I noticed was when you start saying no, you find out real quick who your friends are.
Who your friends
and at the end, and when I made my first $100,000, which was in September of 21, when I had that in the bank, the only thing I wanted to do, Charmaine and Ebony, the only thing I wanted to do, me and my daughter's mom wasn't together at that time, but the only thing I wanted to do was spend that time and that money with them. I didn't want to spend it with nobody else. Because I feel like nobody else deserved that. And like even right now, as I speak to y'all, as we talk about that, even with me buying another truck, at one time I had 4 trucks at once. And even with the money you can make, I wasn't happy because I didn't have the people that I thought that should be with me to enjoy that money.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And even when I went and dropped, when I dropped that money that I dropped today in the bank, and I let my daughter hold it, and I took a picture of it just for her and I. It felt good to me to go and get that truck, but I wanted my little girl to be with me, and she didn't even want to go because that was an accomplishment. Because the reason for me doing it It wasn't about no woman in the street. It was about my little girl to provide for her, to leave her a legacy, to leave her something to look up to. But I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, we talk about money, we talk about this and that. If my daughter, I wouldn't even have this house if it wasn't about my daughter. Because honestly, I want a 1-bedroom apartment where I ain't got to cut no grass or nothing. And all I got to do is call the maintenance man, come and fix it. And I own my house outright. I don't have a mortgage. And it don't mean nothing to me. If my little girl leave today, I can sell my house, and I'm cool with that. I'll probably just live on the road. Because all this materialistic shit like what we talking about, it don't mean nothing to me. It's just strictly about my little girl.
Yeah, it really don't.
And then when you talk about that, go ahead. Right? What, it was kind of like what?
Charmaine.
To have a mate, you gotta kind of really want that. So when it's not really what you want, you're either want some money, you just need companionship. You know, you gotta make sure you deal with people on those levels because there's people out here looking to build, marry, and love,
Why would I
and
marry somebody?
they want somebody to respect them. You know, they show the equal loyalty and respect because money, like we just said, money ain't everything, and money come and go. You know,
But here's the
my
thing
daughter
with it
got
though,
a
mate.
time that she hasn't even touched because it's not about the money. It's about the life you live. It's about the fun you have and the experiences that you make. Like you want to share experiences with your daughter. That's beautiful. I want to share experiences with my kid as well. And so we have to separate our responsibility because when we get a mate, our personal goals are our personal goals. We just want a support system to get to what we have to do. And then you be a support system to get to what they have to do. So if you're not getting with somebody with the intentions of supporting them just as much as they're supporting you, you might be in it for the wrong reasons. But
Hey,
I
mate.
do have to put a disclaimer because there's a lot of views on here that I didn't agree with, but some of it was real, and I just leave it at that.
Hey, mate, can I say this one thing to you?
I'm
Mate,
gonna say this here. My whole thing is so what you saying, Charmaine. Like you said, people who has that kind of money, they're not happy at all. They doing some weird shit, like Will say. You know what I'm saying? All the material he got Will's worth over 600 million. You know what I'm saying? And
and his wife cheated on him.
nothing. His wife cheated on him. Nothing will make him
Yeah, it's
happy.
I
not
would have
about
beat that bitch up.
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? But
I would have beat that bitch up.
my thing is here is though is my whole point is a lot of women. I'm putting a disclaimer. Most women, they go for the man's resources, and a lot of women are not taught how to treat that man, but want to go for his resources. You know, and I'm gonna leave it at that. And then
And they
Steve, you
should.
got
We
to
can get
say,
there,
then
but I think they should.
Hey
we gonna
man,
end
look,
this up.
man, I gotta say something, man. Man, shit's been real, man. I done had a good time, but this will be my last show.
What?
Yeah.
No, I knew Steve was a little bit quiet over there because
It
that's
will
like,
be,
yeah.
it should be my
See, you
last
gotta put
show,
a
man.
disclaimer on this one.
I have reasons why, you know what I'm saying, I'll keep it to myself.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying, shit been real. I enjoyed it. But yeah, after the night I won't be back, man. I love y'all to death. Man, I want the best for you, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'll pop in and out every blue moon. You know,
All
Pink
right.
one always pops up. But you
But
know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Before we get out of here though, look, check this out, y'all. Know your significant other before you worry about what they got in their pockets. Because just because they got deep
That
pockets
one.
don't mean that they're a good person. Deep pockets mean deep dark secrets.
woo,
Shallow
yes.
Say
pockets mean
amen.
growth. Shallow
Amen.
pockets
Lesson is
mean
in the
growth.
lesson.
Shallow pockets mean growth. Because in order to get deep pockets, you have to grow and learn on how to be better and how to get those resources from all aspects, from a man, from a woman. Stop, like you said, stop picking and choosing and come together and be one. You'll get a lot of more
Right.
shit in life. I love
Yep.
y'all, man. It's the Pink One.
Hey, this is the Shorty Logic podcast. I'd like y'all share, like, and give us comments about everything. And that's all we got tonight. We'll be back Monday. Holla.
I love you.